let's get this started. Making sure. Hello everybody, this is Havoc. Welcome to a really early stream for me, but not so late for you guys over in the UK. So we are playing Oriental Empires, and we are going to pick up where my last stream ended. We are on turn 45 of our Shang Empire. We are playing as the Shang, and we've met a few different factions. We have, let's go over here to the Diplomacy tab. We have the Han, the Dong Yi, and the White D. Alright, so the Dong Yi and the White D, they are at war with each other, which is a little awkward. And then it looks like the Han are at war with the Ba faction, but we haven't discovered them yet. So, hello Manson, how are you? And thank you Iceberg Interactive for hosting today's stream. I appreciate it. So, what were we doing last time? I'm trying to remember. We have some progress in knowledge, and we are researching the composite bow to get some noble archers. Researching Priest King to increase our authority and have relocate nobles. We are doing ceramic roof tiles, which reduces siege damage and reduces building damage from earthquakes. Very nice. And then power bonus, we are currently researching terracing, which will enable us to terrace gentle hills and terrace steep hills. So many cities that early. How did I manage it? I have a couple of cities that aren't that. I mean, Heyo is pretty much the worst, and I guess Yin, my capital, but they're not really that bad. I don't really know why, to be honest. I can't say that I'm doing one thing better than another. That's just what it happens to be doing. So we did research, or make a quay here. Where did I make a quay? Oh, right there, I think. Yep, I think that's a quay. So we could go build a boatyard. Interesting. Add 2 to naval recruitment pool and recruit unit naval boat. Very nice. Thank you, Iceberg Interactive. I hope I will do pretty good today. We should see. I'm going to have to worry about building up an army because I feel like we're going to be hitting it pretty hard soon. So we'll see. We will see. But yeah, so I didn't even know we could have boat units, to be honest. So that's pretty sweet. Get some river battles and river superiority going. I am pulling back troops across the board because I just feel like something bad might happen. But I guess we'll have to see. We'll just have to see. So we're pulling back there. I think I could pretty much end the turn and be safe. We do have 4 units in Heyo, which I could probably split up and put some in Bo. We'll just have to see. We'll have to see. But yeah, so I have like, what, 6 cities? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Yep. And it's all working out pretty well. So hopefully... Oh, that's over there. I do like watching these battles, even if they're not my own. It's also really cool that they have masks. I want masks for my army, but I don't have any. Whoa, whoa, whoa. Slightly awkward. I don't think I'm really going to be able to see that battle very well. Oh, there we go. Spearmen are like, oh, yeah, I guess there's people attacking me, so I should probably, like, do something, and they're just going to run away. Easy peasy little battle. Someone asked in a comment that on a video I posted, they were asking, because I posted this on the Total War forums, since it's kind of has that aspect, they asked what exactly is considered Total War about this game, and that right there, or just the fact, I'll show in a second. So like this right here, this is the Total War aspect, the fact that I could click this unit and have him, you know, have different formations. So I could tell him to do an all-out charge at the beginning, I could tell him to harass the enemy, which will be good I think for archers probably, yep, with missile fire, dot threatening positions, and make limited melee attacks. And then I could like outflank, I could ambush, just things like that. Like that's the cool part about it. Now we do have a sickness here, which almost makes me not want to put them in this city, if that makes sense. What does a monastery do? That is not worth it to me. A pavilion increases happiness. Still not considered really worth it in my opinion right now. We are going to make sure everyone's constructing something. So let's just support those guys. And one thing I've also found is that you don't have too much in the queue, because I feel like that raises rebelliousness. So that's one thing to consider. We are doing trade pretty much all over the place. I have got a tickle in my throat. Get a cough drop real quick. But yeah, we've got a lot of internal trade going on, and I'm hoping eventually this can lead to some external trade. Can I just go across like that, maybe? And maybe that'll kind of... I don't know if that really has any effect building towards people, but we're going to find out. And then they keep saying that I could build a boatyard. A wharf enables waterborne trade within 30 hexes. Trade value multiplier 4 and produces item for trade. That's really good, actually. Something we'll have to consider in the future. Now, over here we built a road. A Skang. They are building over there. Sweet. And then my capital city, Yin, should be building... It's really kind of random how the roads are built. We'll get it all figured out. We'll get it all figured out. I don't have any doubts about that. Stacks without orders. We do have stacks without orders. I'm moving those guys there, moving those guys there. We're just going to kind of chill for just a little bit. And the main reason being, I'm going to take a risk and make sure, because I want to get unrest settled, because there's going to be a lot of those. The more troops we have in a city, obviously, the less unrest there is. So we'll be all good. Alright, so we built lots of roads. Roads and roads everywhere. Maybe Skang. Nope, we can't build over there. And we can't connect it right there. That's alright. I do love the soundtrack for this game. It is a lot of fun. It's just very nice. I like that Oriental style, I guess. If anyone's watched Marco Polo, I love the music in Marco Polo, which means I automatically love the music here. Let's not build 8. These guys could... Irrigated farmland. Oh, interesting. Which I'm assuming will give us even more food. That's cool, because I forgot I had researched that. And they are in... Since they are in... Yeah, that's cool. We'll go there. Since they're next to a river. I'm assuming that's why I can do that. What's up, Skylord? How are you doing? Thank you for joining this stream. Now, we aren't making all that much money. Let's see if we can't do something. Declarations. No. Defensive alliance? Maybe? Let's just see. I haven't... Nope, we see no value in this offer. No, they offer... Let's just see what they think. Yep, I figured they probably wouldn't do anything. Is this game sort of like Civ 5? Yes and no. Don't show this to me again. It's... The way I've compared it is... It's like Civ... Any of the Civ games, so we could just say Civ 5 meets Endless Legend meets an aspect of Total War. Uh-oh. Looks like these dudes have disease. Stay away from me, dude. You know what we could actually do? I know what we could do here. Let's build a bazaar, because that enables trade within 12 hexes, and that will get us trade in between here. I didn't think about that. I didn't think about that. There we go. And then we could build a pottery workshop if I really wanted to, but we won't do that yet. That's actually a really... I didn't think about it. No worries, Skylord. No problem at all. It's a big combo of a lot of different games. Like, I can't say it's specifically just like one game, because I know just kind of from what I've seen is they've definitely taken inspiration from a lot of different games. Hit that intern. We're just trying to kind of do the rebellion kind of unrest. We're trying to focus on reducing that a little bit. If you like Civ 5, chances are you'll feel right at home with this as well. If you like Chinese history, it's focused on China, not the entire world, which is part of the reason why I was so intrigued by this game when I first saw it, because there aren't a whole lot of games that are focused on China. I mean, I really can't think of anything right off. I mean, I can't think of very many games right off the bat. What's up with bye? They'll be all right. We could do that, but yeah, there's not in my opinion, there's not a whole lot of games out there that focus on China. So it's really cool to have a game that actually does focus on China, and that it's more of a strategy game, which is obviously something that I really love. So good job, Iceberg. Alright, so we could probably actually set a due to auto explore. I'm going to get one of my troops. I have a lot of troops stationed here. I'm going to get one of my long spearmen. He's going to come out here by himself, and we're going to set him to auto explore. So he's just going to randomly explore the map, and hopefully we'll be able to discover more factions and maybe make a little bit extra money, things of that nature. Keep losing cities to rebellions early on. I was talking to someone the other day who said that they had issues with that as well. I don't really know why. To be honest, I don't know if like building roads and connecting people, see, like this, like they are getting quite unhappy. So I should probably like build someone. $15 for that isn't really that bad, so we'll do that. And then hopefully that'll reduce the amount of damage there. Let's see, now we could build... Okay, 6 turns, and we have a copper pit, which gives us an income of 20 and produces copper for trade. Not that that trade is really going to help us at the moment, because we aren't really connected to any other cities. We're a little too far away from our main cities to do that, so I may build another city right here to kind of act as a go-between. And then of course we can build pavilions like everywhere. Pavilions and wharfs. We could build a monastery, which eventually I want to, but it costs way too much and I don't have the upkeep. And then like a shrine over here. Oh, we could do that. Peasant happiness by 10% in the city. They're really not unhappy, so I won't worry about it actually. Let's recruit a settler. And now all of you guys are going to go... I'm actually going to put you down on the bank there. Sweet, we've made progress in craft and thought. Ceramic roof tiles. Now the only thing to really do is to focus on an armor. I don't really want to do advanced bronze casting just yet. And then we need thought. Now we could do way... Is it Qi or is it Chi? It's 13 turns though. These only affect culture and authority. We could do Mandate of Heaven, which increases our authority by 2 and increases the virtue of all new leaders by 1. I'm going to do that because that seems to be a pretty big expansion. We built a bazaar down there, so now in Jing, there we go. You see, now we can get that trade going. Foreign export value 12. Foreign export value route, what, 16 total? So yeah. Sub to your YouTube and saw you giving advice to someone in chat on Pixelated Apollo's channel. Well, thank you, Skylord, for joining and for getting on to my channel. Hope you enjoy all the content there. Heyo. You really can't do much. I'm going to rename Jin Jin. Just because it's going to be a trade route, and Jin just sounds more fun than Ginge. So we got a few turns that we're going to roll there. And that, again, that should help connect us, and eventually... Let's take a look at my expenses are mainly from building and army keep up. That's all they're from, actually. Royal estate trade is hopefully going to be able to increase. As you can see, it went up by what, 16? Just in that last turn alone, and then taxes went up quite a bit as well. And our expenses also, like, I guess they halved, so we're good. What is up, Dolphinator? Thank you for joining the stream. I just thought it would be a really good idea to do, and I'm up early anyways in the mornings, so I thought it'd be really cool because I do have a decent base over in Europe, so I thought it'd be really cool to do a really early morning stream. And plus Iceberg was like, hey, anytime you want to do a stream, just let us know, and we will be sure to check it out. So I thought it'd be good to do it early, so all you guys in Europe and Asia and elsewhere could hop on in and join up. Alright, so we could do Light Chariot, which I kind of want to do, because we do need to pursue that military focus. And then in knowledge, we made composite bowman, composite bow, and we should probably get horse riding, because I really kind of want to get heavy horse archers and gentlemen, and then have that edict gentlemen ride horses. 20 turns is a long time, but it'll be worth it. UK Skylord, well, again, thank you for stopping by. We need to make sure we're building stuff, because I feel like, yep, these guys don't have that. So let's go there. 8 turns there. They're doing farms. What is this? Oh, convert to terraced farms. That's legit. That's sweet. I like it. Go there. Buy cannot do anything. Well, let's clear some land then. Then you guys can expand that way. No problem, Dolphinator. No problem at all. Again, this is kind of why I hope you're not over in the States. Are you, dude? Because if you are, you're up super early in the morning. Regardless, thank you. Thank you for your commitment to come by the stream. Now, let's see. Nothing else we can really do. This dude's exploring. How am I doing rebellions-wise? Oh, look at that. No problems whatsoever there. Our capital's a little iffy. And Xiang is a little iffy as well, but we are suppressing. And plus we have a high authority rating, which is good. That'll help increase our 5:20 in the morning for me. Well, thank you. So you're on the East Coast. Very nice. Very nice. Ish. East time zone. There. Alright, so we built another road, a farm, and another farm. Here's a deal. Let's see. The Han equal in power. The Dongyi are less in power. Their wealth is adequate. Don't really want to do anything with them. I needed to kind of discover... This is what I need. I need to discover these guys. Oh, sweet! They have rhinos. I don't have any rhinos by me. 60 extra money for a settlement that owns this resource. That's worth buying in and of itself. Like, that's definitely worth a civilian. Now, we don't have much money now. Let's just... Nope, get off of that. I'm going to sneak over here and take that settlement. I mean, right there, we get 120 extra money. And that's very much worth it to me. So, I am going to try to not expand super quick, because I've heard that's obviously... Manson's dealing with rebellions and stuff, and that's very common. But I just feel the need to do that. We built a copper pit, sweet, and that did jump up our money quite a bit. Oh, look at that cute little copper pit. Very nice. Very nice, I like it. Good job, Shang. What can I do for you now? I don't get why we can't build right there or even right there. Hopping across the pond tomorrow to America, Skylord. Well, you have fun with that. Business, I'm assuming, or vacation. It's always interesting that people from other countries want to vacation in America. Because I'm like, there's a lot of other cooler places than America, but a lot of people seem to enjoy it. We have pretty rampant, quick unrest going on here. So what I'm going to do is I'm actually going to pop that dude out. Actually go this way. There we go. Perfect. And then where is... Ha. Which is faster? Let's see. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Or 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. It doesn't matter. But I'm going to settle right there. Sweet! To California. I am smack dab in the middle of the country. Literally smack dab in the middle of the country. Just building more farms. We are increasing our income quite a bit. Now... those guys should be within my sphere of influence. Or it'll be just outside. And I'm actually going to say that I probably can't build a road through these hills, but the idea is hopefully trade will still be able to go in between, at least internally trade will be able to go in through the cities. Oh, crapsicle. Let's go here. Yeah, we definitely won't be able to hit that 3 wild game, but we will be next to the river, which should help us. And these guys, yeah, they're getting some really good export values out of all this stuff. Soon, yen is not going to be able to hold a whole lot more people. Let's have them build that way, though. Not much else I can build there. I actually spent 3 months in Ireland studying abroad when I was in college, and I will have to say it was quite enjoyable. I did very much enjoy it. Are you on Auto Explore too? Good. Sweet. Yeah, I loved Ireland. I spent most of my time in Northern Ireland, But I did venture down into... Oh! Looks like the Dong Yi and those two are fighting. We could probably actually send... Maybe tempted to build an army and send them over here and conquer them. But yeah, I spent most of my time in Northern Ireland, but I spent a lot of time in... a good amount of time in Southern Ireland as well. It was very gorgeous. So we're going to start a city right there. Again, the hopes is that we can generate trade all the way across. And you guys are good there. Bum bum bum. We're getting closer to those rhinos. And they're really going at it, aren't they? They really don't like each other. We got farms all across the board. And then we have encountered a new power, the Zhao. Let's check them out. They are stronger in power. Their wealth is adequate and they are stable. So let's get a fraternal harmony. Oh, I accidentally clicked off the... There we go. Sweet. And let's take a look at that diplomacy again because I saw something else. Oh no, those are the Han. Oh, Han rebels. Oh, that sucks. The Han, and who are these guys? The Chu. Now, we do not know the Chu. Why did I start streaming and doing videos? Well, I'm going to have to give a shout out to Lionheart. I know a lot of people know his name, and I'm sure he's decently well known, even in the not Total War realm. But I was just watching one of his streams one day and just decided, you know what? I can't remember what we were talking about, but he was just like, it was a long time ago. I mean, channel's a little over a year old, year and a half old. And I was like, you know what? I'm just going to start doing it. I had just gotten a new PC, not specifically for the purpose of making videos, but I'm a graphic designer by nature, and so my old PC just wasn't working, so I got a new PC which was able to handle Total War Attila, and so I got Total War Attila and just started working it, and that's pretty much how it all starts. Something as simple as that. Now over here in Jin we could build some roads. There we go. Let's get over to there. Sweet, and they're going to build there. Awesome. And I figured a little bit of land clearance would help. But it's not helping develop any more farmland. And these guys are just cranking it out like they've got nothing else to lose. Good answer. I'm glad my answer was satisfactory. 8 turns there, that's fine. Build terraced farming there, 6 turns. Making 102 per turn, that's not bad. Oh snap, we can already upgrade that? Holy crap, but we need 1500, so it'll be a good long while before we ever do anything there. We'll give them lots of turns, 9 turns there. And they could build a wharf, they could build a lot of stuff actually. But I won't make them. Mainly because I can't afford it. So we're going to set you to auto explore as well. A couple more turns. I don't know what they will think. Oh, looks like the Han and the Han rebels. Oh, wow. That was intense. I'm assuming that's the Han, not the Han rebels. Oh, that is Han the rebels. The Han rebels. Interesting. So I could take this capital city. I think I'm going to do that. Got it's time, 4 in the afternoon. Tea with the Queen. Well, you have fun with that, bud. Thanks for stopping by. Okay, so it says we can't... Let's see, what would I rather do? I think I am actually going to go over here. Actually, I could just settle right on it. I'm going to go right here. Because I may go after these guys since these are Han rebels. And we have progress in power, which we can do train chariots, or we could do brick-faced wells, which give increased farm. I think we are going to go and declare war on the rebels. I think that'd be a smart move. It's a good way to gain some easy access to cities without actually ticking anyone off. And then those are just regular old Han. Whoa, I clicked off again. Okay, here we go. Sorry. Sweet, sweet, sweet. Okay, so the Han... Oh, they repelled them easily. They have Noble Axeman and Bodyguard, which shouldn't really be a problem for me. What is this? The Han Empire. I wish I could counter. That's one thing I kind of wonder if Iceberg will do. I need to be able to counter offer. That's kind of a really crucial thing. Because I'd like to ask for more money. Oh, sweet, we're making 147 per turn. So that's something, I mean, again, this is beta. So maybe, I don't know, maybe they'll kind of listen and consider, or maybe they have a reason for why there's not a counter in the diplomacy. I don't know. I really don't know. But anyways, we are going to settle this city. Because we built this city. And I'm going to do that there automatically, so we'll gain some more money. Look at that. 271. That is absolutely incredible. And we are going to build roads. Let's not go there. We'll go there. 271 right off the bat, man. Man, let's outflank. These guys will be held in reserve.
Oh yeah.
Oh yeah, Manson, thank you very much for the follow. Task is to take a small Chinese tribe and turn it into an empire. Think Civ 5, yeah. So it's definitely, let's see, who are these guys? Militia Light Spearmen? I feel like you get one of these guys to charge. And then get the other one to outflank. And get that dude to charge. Get those guys to charge. Get that guy to go backwards. And then we can move this whole group there to Hanching. But again, thank you for the follow, Manson. I appreciate it. Dude, you're not going to take that city, okay? We may not even be able to take the city. We have progress in thought, the mandate of heaven. Alright, so that gives us increase of authority by 2. It increases the virtue of all new leaders by 1. I'm going to drop more authority because from what I can tell, authority really is going to influence your... Look at that, authority plus 3. So we are using suppression. Authority as a means of suppression. That's what I was trying to say. And then we could actually build a pavilion. Oh, that only increases noble happiness. Forget that. I don't care about the nobles right now. We need to make sure we're constantly building. 9 turns. I never played and don't even know what you do in Civ 5. Civ 5, like I said, there's a lot of similarities between this game and Civ, but there's also a lot of differences. If news of war, the White D and the Han Rebels. Well, we're about to declare war on the Han Rebels ourselves. But I would honestly recommend Civ 5. Yeah, we're going to declare war. And I want to, yep, we're facing about the right way. Roads have almost been connected. What about B? Can I build? Jin. Oh, they're going to build one more. Okay. We're going to rename. Let's see. The game is turn-based. Build cities using a settler unit. Order to build farms, walls, and military units. Meet Chinese tribes, alliances, war, trade. Yep. It's more complex than Civ 5. I'll say that for sure. Not in a bad way at all, in actually a very cool way. Let's actually name this... I'll name this B. There we go. I didn't like buy. And who knows, maybe BI in Chinese is actually B. I don't know. Alright, so those guys got repelled, but we should be able to take these guys. Alright, so again, here's that total war aspect. The fact that I gave my units orders on how they are to attack, and we then get to watch them attack. So they should be pretty severely weakened. They only have 21 troops. Ha! Die! Rebel scum! There we go. Take him out. You and your bronze sword. Get that trash out of here. And then over here, we're fighting over here as well. Huzzah! We're actually going to super fast forward time it. Did we lose that? We did. No, we didn't. Oh, we took it. Sweet. Ha ha ha. Let's see. The white D. Yeah, we'll renew that if you give me some money. Hanchin is ours. The Han rebels, no, sorry. I'm going to take your cities. We are going to occupy the city. We could sack the city. We could destroy the city, but we are going to occupy it. Now, we can't do anything for like 4 turns. Something of that nature. Let's see, another 2 turns. Sweet. Okay, sweet. Well, we took the city. Expanding our empire just a little bit. Holy cow. Oh, and they have bowmen. Nice. That's one thing we need to build. I have not been building things at all. Stables. Requires a palace. Barracks require a palace. Let's go ahead and build a bowyer. Because again, all I can build here is just those troops. So I really need to focus on that more. News of sickness in Yangshi. It's those guys. Alright. Just kind of stay away from them. Clearance, clearance, clearance. Trade there. What about trade over... Trade there. Let's see. 9 turns. What about... Yawn? Can you not build roads? Are you building roads? And then we'll make Bo build some more roads. I guess they can't build more roads. Why can't you build that way? That's kind of dumb. There we go. We'll connect via that way. That'll work. That will do, pig. So Han Qing is ours. The Han own both of those, and then Yangtze. Oh wow, that's a really big army. Wow, that is a big army. Alright. Bum 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 bum. Yeah, you're not gonna win that, dude. Oh, glitching. Built 2 more farms. Beiming. And then Hengchen needs another turn. Road planning, pathfinding does glitch out at times. Sometimes you can get around it by placing an alternate route and removing the pieces you don't want. Interesting. I'll have to look it up. Yeah, as you can see, like it's all... Oh, never mind. There it is. I just want to build more people here, but I can't. Yin has no more space to construct farms. Really don't see a need in building any more there. We need to upgrade to a palace. That costs 1,000 and costs 100 per turn. But we need to upgrade. Now I could do a pottery workshop. Let's do that as well. Really start building up our capital. So I want my capital obviously be the center of all of my influences. Han rebels. Request an audience. Peace for 50 turns. You recognize me as emperor or you become my vassal. That's what it is. You can't agree to that, then you're gonna die. Attribute change. Yawn. He now has what? 5 energy and 2 virtue. News of disease and Jiaodong. 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 Man, we're making 318 a turn. It's about time we started making some real money. Let's build roads. There we go. Connect our 2 empires. And these guys, what are they constructed in here? Nothing. Awesome. We could probably start building defenses. That's kind of what I want to do. But I also want to build a bazaar. You know what? Yawn. They can build some sanctuaries, but I really don't, or pavilions, but I really don't want to. What they can build is they can build a bazaar as well, because that increases overland trade and then internal trade by 50%. Not that it's all about the money, but it's all about the money. Let's be honest. And the Yangtze has a very large garrison. Look at these dudes, though. They are exploring like crazy. That's a large force. You guys are building that there. You're building that there. We'll go ahead and build a bazaar. Just kind of start getting... It's almost like Civ 5 in that I'm building the same buildings everywhere that like increase trade and those kinds of things, because that is super important, I feel, in this game. Nothing else we can really do. You guys fight off those spearmen. Oh wow, they're just out in the open, aren't they? Oh sweet, are they going to take out the Han rebels? I think they are going to help take them out. Good job, spearmen rebel dudes. Rebels fighting each other. By the way, I do want to give a shout out to Monster Leaf 01. Notified me before that he followed me probably a good 16 hours ago. So just to let you know, I did see your follow and I appreciate it. That's all. Can't build a palace because I can't afford it yet, but we need to get there pretty quick. But look at that. I can build some militia light archers and some noble archers. Interesting. We are going to develop our infrastructure a little more first. And those guys, they have so many troops. Got to get those craftsmen set up and earn glorious coinage. That's what I'm hoping. I'm hoping that building all those bazaars will really do that for me. Oh wait. I had to reach down and get something. I feel like I could take the city out from underneath. Maybe not. I really want to take this city out from underneath the Han.